Super excited to be able to share this workout with you. It will be my first official YouTube workout video that I will be posting, hopefully the first of many. I am very glad to be able to share this workout with you, as most of us worldwide are currently in lockdown or staying at home and stuff. We're quite limited with the amount of equipment that we have available. So this workout is for all of us out there. So all you will be able, you'll be able to do this very easily. All you will need or require for this workout is yourself, a good positive attitude, ready to work hard, burn some calories, build up the sweat, a wall, and then maybe a mat or something soft if you do have it available somewhere in your home. So what we will be doing is we'll be doing a warm-up, which will be consisting of 7 exercises of 30 seconds long each, which will follow up on each other. Once we've completed the warm-up, which will take about 7 minutes in total, we will then move on to our actual workout, which also consists of 7 exercises, following on top of each other, no break. Once we've completed the 7 exercises, we then move on to 1 minute rest, and then from there we try and repeat it 3 times, the workout routine itself. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're in the mood to train. Do follow me throughout the workout. If you have any comments on this workout, please feel free to comment. I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, let's do this, man. Super excited.
So the warm-up consists of 7 different exercises. We'll be doing high knees, butt kicks, boxer shuffle, hug knees, up and downs, the walkout push-ups, and jumping jacks. So all of the warm-up exercises are 30 seconds continuous, no stopping in between. You move from the one exercise to the other. For example, you do high knees for 30 seconds. You then move on to butt kicks for 30 seconds, etc. The only one that is not 30 seconds is the walkout push-ups. Thereof, you must do 5 reps and then move on to the jumping jacks. So guys, remember to put on your stopwatches, get your times ready, and let's start with the high knees. So very important, keep your body up straight. Bring your knees up as high as you possibly can. Stay on your tippy toes. And remember to breathe in and out, nice and calm. What you can also do is you can put your hands out in front of your hips and make sure that you get the specific height that you require so that your quads or your knees touch your hands. Remember, when your 30 seconds are done, we move on to the next exercise. This is the butt kick. You can also put your hands there for those of you that have sensitive glutes. No, I'm just joking. Or you can just put it there to make sure that you make contact with the glute. So those are the butt kicks. We then follow it up with the side shuffle or the boxer shuffle as it's known. Warming up the ad and abductors properly. So shift from the one side to the other side. Follow it up with the one leg and then do it to the other side. Also, another thing that you can do is you can drop down your upper body, keep a low center of gravity, and then shift a little bit faster than I'm doing now. We then follow it up with hug knees. So you open up, force those pectoral muscles to stretch when going back, and almost give yourself a hug, slapping yourself on the back or patting yourself on the back. Stretches the anterior deltoids and the pectoralis major muscle. We're then going to follow it up with the up-downs. Forcefully shove the one arm up while simultaneously shoving the other arm down so that you can stretch the deltoids, rhomboids, trap muscles. There we go, all the way up and all the way down. We're then following it up with a walkout push-up. So important, keep those legs straight at all times. Walk in front of yourself with your arms and then do a push-up. When you walk back, you keep those legs straight and stand up upright. You then do it again, repeat it. Remember guys, very important, keep those legs straight at all times so you can feel the stretch in the hamstring, and then do it with a push-up. From the side angle, you can see that my legs are straight at all times. I'm doing the push-up at the end of it, and I'm walking back. Important because you want to stretch the lower back and the hamstrings, so try and keep those legs straight. For those of you who are beginners, you can do it on the knee when you go to the end and then do a ladies push-up as we know. We then close it down with some jumping jacks or star jumps, whatever you prefer. Jump nice and wide while touching your hands at the top. Just a full body warm-up Also gets the blood flowing, gets the lungs going, and we want to do this for 30 seconds continuous, no break. Warm up done, well done. So the workout routine is very plain, very simple, but very effective, especially in burning calories. This is the intermediate routine, as I think that the majority of the people will find the intermediate routine applicable to themselves. We will start out with a 45-second static wall squat, immediately followed by 12 alternating lunges per leg. You then do a 45-second plank, 20 normal push-ups, 20 toe touches, 10 full burpees, and 30 mountain climbers. So next up, we'll start with the workout. Firstly, we'll do the static wall squat. Few options that you have. You can support your hands on your sides, on your hips. You can put it behind your head. You can also cross your arms or let it hang on your side, but you are not allowed to touch your legs and support your body weight that way. Following the static squat, you immediately move into the alternating lunge, going into the one lunge on the one side and then moving from the one leg to the other. From the side, you'll keep an eye and see that my back is upright. I'm taking a nice and big step forward and my knee is not crossing my toe when I step into the lunge. Following the alternating lunges, we'll be doing the traditional push-up. Remember, keep the body straight, hands to your sides, and drop down further than 90 degrees, almost chest to the ground. Following the push-ups, we immediately go and lie on our backs, about to execute the toe touches. Important steps here to keep the legs straight, arms straight, and completely lift those shoulder blades off the ground. After the toe touches, we immediately turn around into the mountain climbing position. Important to remember, drive with the knees towards the chest and keep the whole body straight. Lastly, we'll end off with a traditional burpee. Important to jump up and push your hands above the head every time you jump up to complete a full burpee. So there you have it. That's the full workout routine specifically aimed for intermediate level fitness individuals. We would like you to repeat the routine 3 times. After you've completed one round, you rest for a minute and then repeat it again. Try and do it as quick as possible, so that when you get your minute, you're really fatigued, but you get enough time to recover before you go on to the next round. Once you've completed 3 rounds, you can successfully say you've completed the first lockdown exercise routine from Perfecting Wellness. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The routines for the other fitness levels will follow after this, and with some short videos explaining the difference in the exercises. Enjoy, guys. So the differences between the intermediate and the beginner workout is that the times and the repetitions are different for the exercises. Some of the exercises are slightly different, but I'll go through them now. So the static wall squat will be 30 seconds. The lunges will be still standing, where we will be doing 6 lunges per leg. We'll then follow that up with a plank, which will only be 30 seconds. You'll then do the push-ups, which is a ladies push-up or a normal push-up, but the repetitions are a bit lower. Then we'll do crunches instead of toe touches, and then we'll do the burpees, which can be a normal or half burpee, or like I call it, the step out burpee, where you go 1 step out and then 1 step back up, and then of course just the mountain climbers to finish off. So the lunges are still standing. You stand on one leg and you just go down, all the way down, just before your knee touches the ground, and then you alternate once you've completed 6 lunges on the one leg and then 6 on the other leg. The ladies push-up is a variant where you just bend your knees, cross the legs, and then keep the body straight while dropping down towards the floor. Instead of the toe touches, we'll be doing the normal crunch. So you just lie down, your feet's rested on the ground, and you completely elevate your shoulder blades off the ground. Lastly, for the beginner workout, we'll finish off with a burpee. As you can see, the difference is it's a half burpee. You're not going chest to the floor, you're just kicking back normally. Then there's the other option of the step back. So you jump up, down on the hands, step back, and step back up. Finally, we get to the advanced one, my favorite. So I'm talking to the elites, I'm talking to the guys that have trained for quite some time. The difference is we're going to do a 1 minute static wall squat instead of the 45 seconds. We'll follow that up with 20 jumping lunges per leg. That's not 20 in total, that is 20 per leg. We then do a 1 minute plank followed by 30 push-ups. Now if push-ups are a bit too boring, we can always move on to 15 T push-ups per arm. So you'll still be doing 30, but you'll be doing 15 alternating, 1 T on the one side, 1 T on the other side. We then do 20 V-ups, or as it's otherwise known as jackknives. Remember, your feet's not allowed to touch the ground and your shoulder blades must completely leave contact with the ground every time. We then do 20 burpee and mountain climber combos to finish it off with, and then rest a minute. Enjoy it, guys. So the first change is the jumping lunge. So you need to jump from one lunge to another. Try and keep your body upright and try and jump nice and high, and do not let your knee hit the ground. We want to avoid any possible injuries. The V-up is what follows, one of my personal favorites. Try and keep the arms straight, legs straight, touch your toes at the top and completely elevate your shoulder blades off the ground. And finally, to close off with, the mountain climber and burpee combo. One of my personal favorites is the calorie burner, gets the body working like you can't believe and builds up a good sweat. Enjoy the workout.